What a wild 2 weeks has really been for the G-Man, going from a franchise-rejuvenating upset at the Eagles to a historic collapse against the Broncos. In fact, Denver had a 0.7% win probability late in that game. The Giants defense gave up 33 points in the fourth quarter, and it was the first time in a long time that a team had an 18-point lead in the final 6 minutes and still lost. I tell you what, Tom Brady's probably wondering why the Giants couldn't do that the 2 times he faced them in the Super Bowl. Tom's on the call for the Giants-Eagles game at the top of the hour.
Let it go, Tom.
Bring back bad memories there, sorry.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it, Kurt. I love talking about soul-crushing losses to start my day. It's like 12:20 and perfect. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. Anyway,
no problem.
All right, well, we appreciate you being with us regardless. Let me ask you, how do the Giants bounce back from a game like last week?
Yeah, it's an emotional loss. It took a toll on them. I think we heard that from all the Giants players and coaches. I think what they got to do is just, it's like that Matrix when they just flash it in front of your eyes and you forget what happened. But in week 6, it looked pretty good against this team. How do they run that same type of game plan? It's not going to be the same place, but the style's got to be the same. No turnovers, and then just be really physical on both sides of the line. That's the only way they're going to come out of this game with a win.
Hey, look, man, I love you. You're the best that ever played that position in the NFL. And now the Giants have Dart at quarterback, and he brings all that energy and everything. Your impressions, what you've seen in only the last couple of games.
Yeah, great point, TB, and the original TB.
Thank you.
He's got all those QB1 traits that I look for, and I think what I like is all the things that come out of his mouth. You know, I always look at quarterbacks and go, how would I answer that question? When I hear Jaxson Dart, especially after last week's loss in Denver, it was the same way. He took accountability for the mistakes, and he also had he's this competitive kid. He said to me on the call this week, Tom, I'm not into moral victories, so I got to make better plays. The team's counting on me. This organization loves him a lot. I mean, they are all invested in him, and there's a lot of good reasons to be.
Well, he may not like moral victories, but the New York City does. They haven't been this excited in years to have Jaxson Dart. I mean, you walk around the city, that's all everybody's talking about.
Hey, Tom, you and I talked about Jalen Hurts and what a big game player he was. Last week was a big week, and he threw for over 300 yards, 3 TDs, 2 of those to A.J. Brown. This week, A.J. Brown is down. How will that impact Jalen Hurts?
Well, it's tough. I would say you lose your wide receiver one, their best man-to-man player, but they still have Saquon Barkley. So it's got to transition to a little bit more of a run game. Devontae Smith's had a great year. They've got Jahan Dotson. So I think run the rock at home, get everyone and those other good receivers involved. And, I found out the hard way in Super Bowl 52. Philly has some great backups.
Well, you know what? Well, let's go to another guy, Aaron Rodgers. Green Bay is traveling to Pittsburgh to play him, gets a chance to play against his old team. You did it when you were in Tampa. You had a chance to play against the Patriots. Is it emotional, or do you just look at it as just football?
Yeah, you didn't have that experience, Stray. You got to play with the same team your whole career. It is emotional when you play that team that you have. Yeah, exactly. You have so many fond memories going against them. But if I'm A-Rod, I want to crush the Packers. I want to make that really clear. So don't tell this to Mr. Kraft, but I wanted to beat the Patriots by 100 when I was at the Bucs and we played. Unfortunately, we squeaked away with a win, but that was the attitude you have to take.
Well, we don't have to tell him. You just did.
Yeah. Oh, did I? We're on air? Oh, no.
Good memories at the beginning and the end of this segment. Thanks a lot, Tom. Have a good call later on.
Have a good call, buddy.
That's at the top of the hour.